Hey everyone, this is Ariana and welcome to day one. I am the founder of the AR Product Academy, where we have courses that walk people through having an idea to successfully bringing it to market. And I'm also a product development and invention consultant, so I help people one-on-one consult them on having an idea, working through whatever problems or issues they're having to successfully bringing that product to market. So now I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller. And first, I am very, very happy and excited that you're here. Bringing a product to market starts with sketching your idea out. You've got to get it out of your head and actually onto paper, onto something. So that's what we're going to talk about in day one. And I'm going to keep these videos super short so that you know what actionable steps you need to take to move forward. So let's go. All right, so before you start, I want you to print out these slides to follow along and take notes. Be sure to take lots and lots of notes, because if you think about it and you're like, oh, Ariana, I'll write it down later, you might forget about it. I know I do. And I want you to complete the mini course to be able to win a free consulting call and or a potentially discount to the Design Your Product Master Course that we will be launching here at the end of this week. So the first step to the invention process is to, like I said, get it out of your head and write it on paper. As you'll see, this is me here, I think back in 2013 in about 2 a.m. in the morning. This was actually I already had my product invented, but I was sketching out how I wanted to do my display stand, because we had several stores that wanted to carry our product in stores. So I didn't know how or what I wanted the display stand to look like, so I sketched it out. So that is step number one, where you need to start. And you also need to figure out what problem that you're trying to solve. So just because you have an idea, people invent products to solve a specific problem. So what are you trying to solve, and how will your product or idea solve that specific problem? Very, very important to consider before moving forward on bringing your product to market. And then this is my bodacious case that I invented. It was a two-piece snap together, had all of these hidden compartments and different things on it, but we won't go into that too much. But what features are needed to solve this problem? So the features that are needed to solve the problem, and what features could you use to solve it faster? So for me, the reason I invented this product for bodacious cases, it was called the Bandit case, was because I thought I lost my phone whenever I was in a hot tub on the 4th of July, and it was exactly where I left it. So I got to start researching that night and the next day, and ended up 3 years later, I launched the product that you see there, and it was water resistant, it was protective, it was very durable, you could throw it. We didn't recommend people do that, but in the inside it had a spot where you could hide emergency cash, a Band-Aid, and a copy of your driver's license, or I'm sorry, your insurance card, so that way if you ever needed it. And then we also could hold an ID, credit cards, a hunting fishing license, or a gun permit, or just business cards. So you could also interchange this band out here. So you could see it solved a lot of different problems. Like for me, I thought I lost my phone. I don't carry a purse because I'm always on the go, and I would just forget it. And a phone, you don't forget typically, especially if it's got your ID and credit cards and extra cash in it and stuff like that. You're gonna remember that you forgot that quicker, for me personally, than a purse. So again, you've got to draw it out. And whenever you do this, you need to draw out every part of the product, including how each feature will work. So on these sketches, be sure to write the product name, the date, and the time, and also with your name as the inventor of this specific product or products. And this will be handy in the future. So be as detailed as possible. If you have to draw stick figures, that is completely fine. This is a stepping stone of just getting the idea out of your head onto paper, and then a professional can make it look better. So now I am going to pull up what the workbook looks like. And I want you to find day one and start with this. So I want you to find your workbook. I hope you printed it out. If not, be sure to take notes and finish this whenever you can, but I recommend you don't go forward until you have this printed out and can properly take the notes. So this is page 1 for the Design Your Product 5-day mini course workbook. And on here, it will say day 1 right down there. So I want you to write the name of your product, your name, the date and the time, and then just sketch it out. You can do little sketches, but just write notes so that you know what you're talking about, and you can use this as a reference on this journey of bringing the idea to market. So again, day 1 is sketch it out and get it onto paper. So I look forward to seeing you in day 2, and make sure to do day 1 first. Thanks.